everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where we are still doing the minion roulette. I'm just not announcing it anymore. I'm doing it off screen right before each episode starts. Today on Final Fantasy XIV, it is time to help out the Vath at their Adventurers Guild once more, as we get started on the Respected tier. Since we are caught up on all the daily quests from the previous tiers, every quest we're going to be doing today is going to be a Respected tier quest, starting off with Failure to Deliver. The Vath Kenai seems anxious about something. He is late, much too late. Oh, Fleshling, perhaps you can help. The Flower Walker was to deliver a cart of goods to Adelshire, but he is taking too long. We fear something has happened, perhaps something to do with One Mind. Our link to the One Mind is very faint, like a whisper, very hushed, very quiet. The Flower Walker's link to the One Mind is not so quiet. He may grow confused and forget himself. He may return to the One Mind. Please, travel south toward the hinterlands and search for him. If he does not see him himself, call out his name. He must not forget who he is. Alright, let's go track down the Vath Far Walker and make sure they have not accidentally been drawn back into the One Mind. Looks like they made it almost to the hinterlands. Alright, I see the cart just ahead. Hello there, Far Walker. You doing alright? Thank goodness you have come. We were startled by a low-flying wyvern, and the cart toppled over. Now our jars are everywhere. So messy, so very messy. The Kenai sent you to help carry jars, yes? No, we actually were sent to make sure you were still yourself. Return to the One Mind? Never. With so many broken jugs, however, returning home also seems unpleasant. The Kenai will be angry. Yes, very angry. I think a few jugs may still be in one piece. We can deliver the unbroken ones. Will you retrieve them for us? We would go get them, but the dragons. We will wait here and ready the carts. Damn, I got my keyboard out and everything. But, fair enough. This is a rather dangerous area. There are wyverns about. It makes sense that accidents could happen. Alright, let's grab the unbroken ones. The remnants of black slimy eggs have spilled through the cracks of the broken jar. Well, that's not so good. Here we go, got one unbroken jug, we gotta carry it back. I'm so glad that they moved the tutorials up into, like, the quest menu. One, it's less in the way whenever you're doing especially seasonal events. And two, you can review the tutorials now, very convenient. Good, very good. There are still more jars, yes? If I deliver more jars, perhaps the Kenai will not be so angry. Could you bring back one more? Alright, I will do my best to track down one more good jar. Oh dear. Is that wyvern hovering over the jars? Nope, depth perception issue. It's off in the distance. Out of curiosity... Nope, you're a regular enemy. Was wondering if that was like a B rank hunt mark or something. Okay, that one's broken. Got it. Alright, let's get you back. So the Far Walker can complete the delivery. Even a partial delivery is better than nothing. Thank you, Fleshling. The goblins in Adelshire are expecting many Nunca eggs. Yes, many eggs. We only have 2 jars, but this should be plenty. The Kenai will still be furious, though. He may try to remove us from the guild. We would lose purpose. The Kenai was worried about the Nath, yes? We're afraid that we return to the One Mind. Would you tell him we were attacked and you saved us from the One Mind? The Kenai trusts you very much. Yes, very much. He would believe if you told him. Tread slowly back to Lothas Vath and think of a great story. We will finish our delivery to Adelshire. I mean, getting attacked by a wyvern is also a pretty valid excuse. Are we really gonna lie to the Kenai? Hello, Vath Kenai. I return with bad news. Our friend the Far Walker was attacked. Ah, so we were right. The One Mind tried to reclaim the Far Walker. Thank you for saving him. Sadly, the Far Walker is not the only one with a stronger link to the One Mind. The links will fade in time, but we must be careful. Alright, I guess we did lie after all. Next up, Shoo, don't bother me. The Vath Kenai sighs dejectedly. Why are goblins always so hungry? When they speak to us, they only speak of food. We are always sending them Nanka eggs, but it is never enough. Now they come to the forelands scavenging for more. They are a gluttonous sort, yes, very gluttonous. They say freshly caught Nanka eggs taste best, so they are always by the river. If they are not eating Nanka eggs, they are scavenging. Now they complain of bugs constantly biting them. The river attracts bugs with a nasty bite. They insist on staying, asking for our repellent to keep bugs away. Will you take the repellent to them? We say take, but you need only spray them with our Kongamato. One spray and they should stay safe. Bugs hate our repellent very much. You can find the goblins down at the southern end of Avalonia Fallen. Alright, let's hop on the Kongamato, and go bug spray. The Kenai told us you'll be spraying the goblins. The repellent is loaded and ready. Be gentle with the Kongamato. They are good mounts, but very testy. We are always gentle, yes, very gentle. Alright, down we go to the river. How far do we need to go? Ooh, all the way. Alright, goblin scavengers. You're nowhere near the river. But yes, we will give you some bug repellent, so you are good to go. Shh, go! The bugs are gone, no more scratchy bites. Thank you, Uplander. The Uplander takes spray to the river. Gobbyflock is searching for Nanka eggs, but bugs are everywhere. Hard to work with so many scratchy bites. Alright, I will do what I can. You must have been the one who fell behind. Alright, goblins, where are you? Let's get you all sprayed up and safe to scavenge. The Nibblebugs are leaving. Now we can find lots of Nanka eggs. Soft, sticky Nanka eggs. Good for you. Shh, go. Ah, the buzzing stopped. Thank you muchly, Uplander. Now we can gather eggs in peace. Alright, they should all be good to go. Let's get back to the Kenai. Hello there, Kenai! The goblins have been dealt with. They should be safe from bugs for now. Welcome back, Great Hunter. The goblins should be alright for now. If they ever have their fill of Nanka eggs, maybe someday they'll ask for something else. They never seem to get full, always eating. Then again, more goblins visiting Vath could mean fewer deliveries to Adelshire. We can trade goods here instead. This may not be so bad after all. It would be convenient for you, for sure. And next up, when hunting goes wrong. The Vath Kenai has need of a capable fleshling. Ah, Great Hunter, I could not have asked for a more qualified fleshling. A group of hunters came from Adelshire not long ago and have need of your skills. They seek treasure in the ruins of Onyx Shrine. The land surrounding the tower has many artifacts. Very old, very ancient. The hunters requested an escort, but they were too hasty. Yes, much too hasty. They have gone ahead to Onyx Shrine. We fear they may be in danger. A fleshling of your caliber should have no problem finding them. There should be 4 hunters. Please go and make sure they are all safe. I had a weird moment of lucidity in the middle of that where I had like an out-of-body experience and realized that I was doing a voice. I don't know. Self-awareness is a strange thing. And having a moment of it is even stranger. It was a weird, momentary out-of-body experience. I don't recommend it. Alright then. Hello there? Treasure Hunter. You ran off without an escort. Are you okay? I've struck it rich. Wait till the others see this. If you're the escort from Vath, I'm afraid you've wasted your time coming. Haven't had a spot of trouble all day. Well, that's very good to hear. We'll see if your fellow treasure hunters say the same. Ooh, you are having a considerably worse day, it seems. I take it you're that escort we were asking for from them overgrown antlings. I was hoping for a bit of action, to be honest, but there's nary a dragon to be found. And sadly no treasure. Sure hope the others are having better luck. Okay, so everything is going well here in terms of combat, in terms of not dying. But no treasure for you, that's unfortunate. And no work for me, I suppose that's fortunate. Ah, wait, you're that escort, aren't you? Thank the 12, I told the others we should have waited. It'll be fine, they said. What's the worst that could happen, they said. I'll tell you what, dragons, and lots of them. They've been chasing us all day. When we get out of here, I swear Ah, what's that? Ah, that's why the others haven't been dealing with dragons. It's because they've all been after you. Alright, let's deal with these hippoceraphs. Not particularly difficult by any means. If you're having trouble with this, then I'm rather concerned for you, but more than happy to help out. Alright, you should be safe now. Are they gone? Phew, thanks for coming when you did. You're a lot tougher than the Vath made you out to be. The others are probably still looking for treasure, but between you and me, I'd rather find a way out of here. Alright, well, they should all be safe now, so let's get back to the Kenai. Hello, Kenai! I returned with good news. They were basically all safe. One got in trouble, but they were unharmed. Welcome back, Great Hunter. Did they find what they are looking for? We still do not understand why they consider such things to be treasure. It is all much too old. Anything they find will have stopped working a long time ago. Risking their lives for long-forgotten junk? Fleshlings are such an odd sort. Yes, very odd. Perhaps someday we too will come to understand the use for old, derelict things. I mean, some people are collectors, some people think they can fix it up, some people are just interested in learning more about the past. Alright then, I'll be back after the reset for more, with the Vath. Alright, we are back with good news! Both of the remaining dailies are here. Alright, starting out with all about the eggs. The Vath Kenai has something he wants to show us. Welcome, Uplander. We need hand landing. Oh dear, they are speaking like gobbies. We need hand landing muchly for a request from Idleshire. Yes, very muchly. Were we convincing? We talked with the goblins so much as of late, we thought we would study their speaking. It is interesting, yes, very interesting, but I digress. The goblins ask us for more of their favorite food, Nanka eggs. You will need to slay Nankas heavy with eggs to ensure they are fresh. For that, you will need bait. We place traps in the waters of the 100 Throws to collect nail shrimp. They are a favorite of the Nankas during spawning season. Take the shrimp and lay it in the Wylam River. Nankas plump with eggs will come to eat. Then you can slay them for soft, delicious eggs. Genuinely really threw me off that they were speaking like the gobbies. Amazing. It was very convincing, but also very disorienting. Alright then. Let's go grab those nail shrimp. And then we can go collect fresh Nanka eggs. Alright, looks like the trap set. Ooh, that's a pretty good place for a trap, I would imagine. Especially if you're trying to catch shrimp coming down the waterfall. Do they go down the waterfall? And now, how far do we need to go for the Nanka? Okay, not too far. Because I usually think of Nanka as being down in the lower parts of the Wylam River. So I thought you were going to make us fly all the way out there, but nope, this works. Alright, here we go. Let's set out the baits. And hello, Ninky Nanka. I'm in great need of your eggs, I am so sorry. But you see, the gobbies are hungry. They're very, very hungry. Alright, let's get back to the Vath Kenai, and then we can take on the last new daily for this tier. Hello there, Kenai. Did Uplander succeed? Did the shrimp lure in any Nankas? They did. Scores of tiny black eggs suspended in a sack of foul-smelling slime. Adult Nankas carry these sacks on their backs until incubation is complete. Good, good. We are thankful for lent hand from Uplander. Yes, very thankful. We apologize. Goblin speech is much more fun than we thought. Thank you for hunting the Nankas for us. Fortunately, those of the One Mind do not eat Nanka eggs. It would be much too difficult to hunt them otherwise. Much too dangerous. They eat the same thing every day, always the same boring food. We get to discover new, delicious foods like Nanka eggs. That is why we are glad to be free, to have choice. There are still many not used to having choices, but we are glad to see them try, to see them make decisions. Soon they will also understand the wonderful flavor of Nanka eggs. Alright then, last daily smells like trouble. The Vath Kenai is covering his mandibles, trying not to snicker. Tell me, Great Hunter, what do you think of the masks goblins wear? Quite whimsical, yes? We try not to laugh when we see them. It is very hard not to snicker. Yes, very hard. The goblins say they are stuffed with various herbs and change them often to suit their moods. They use many combinations of herbs for their masks, and now they ask for help collecting them. We were asked to find 10 varieties of herb, but we have split up the work. Too much work for one alone. Yes, too much work. Will you gather 2 of the herbs for us? You can find Danner Sage and Wylam Mint south of here in Avalonia Fallen. 3 leaves of each should be all we require. Didn't know that about the gobbies. Interesting. Alright, how far? We can go directly over the cliff. No need to go the long way. Alright, Danner Sage. Looks like we're getting you first. 1. Oh, nope, my bad. It's not centered on the rock at all. Here's number 2. And you are number 3. Alright, Danner Sage done. Let's go get that Wylam Mint. There's our second one. And while we're going over there, where's the third? There it is. Perfect. I gotta say, it's always really fun to just have a mount out for like 2 seconds and only get to hear the opening of whatever boss theme it comes from. Alright, back we go. Hello there, Kenai. I have collected the herbs for you. Your timing is perfect, Great Hunter. One of the goblins has come for the herbs. We fear they are growing impatient. Do you have the herbs? I do. A sweet-smelling herb that grows along the Wylam River in the Dravanian Forelands. And a fragrant herb native to the Dravanian Forelands. It is often found growing along the Dana Road near Onyx Shrine. Excellent. Now we add these to the others, and there, the package is ready. We need you to deliver the herbs. Normally we would ourselves, but they're masks. We are sure we will offend them with our laughter. Yes, very sure. Vath cannot help but chuckle when seeing their masks up close. They are too funny. You are used to their masks, yes? I think that's something you just gotta get over. I think the masks look good. We can't wait anymore. Gobbies need smelling herbs for maths. I have them right here, a peculiar assortment of 10 Dravanian herbs that smell pleasant on their own, but may have unwanted results when blended together. Oh, smelling herbs made with this will sell for much, much jingly shine. Thank you. Well, alright then. Alright, how much longer until we've maxed out this tier? Still got a bit. Also, if my gear set ever does not match my actual job, it's because I play on both PS5 and PC, so sometimes I'll log out on PC on the wrong job. But let's see. We're a little over halfway there. Shouldn't take more than a few more days. Maybe if we get 210 a day, 770. 980. Ooh, it'll take 3 days. If I did my math right. Alright, I'll be back soon to finish off this tier and move on to the next one. Alright, we are back and it is finally time to finish off this tier of the Vath quests. The Vath Deft Arm is trying very hard to stand still. Where am I? Who am I? Oh dear, that's not good. Fooled you, master. What a strange feeling to say that to someone so trusting. Is this what it means to deceive? I felt thrill and guilt at the same time. But fooling aside, I wanted to tell you my thought. A daring thought. I cannot do it without your help. You know our walls are made of clay, yes? They require constant tending. Layers upon layers must be slathered over time. The walls of our hive have not hardened like steel like Lothas Nath. Thin walls mean thin defenses. We succeeded in stealing stockpiles from deep inside Lothas Nath, until they became aware of our bold ventures. Now, we no longer wish to live as their parasites, we must find our own beds. So we listened to the One Mind and followed. They seem to have found other beds of clay in a domain even more dangerous, near the Dragon Tower. Too dangerous for them to take. My thought was we could try asking the dragons for permission to extract the clay ourselves. This thought was too daring, much too daring. I did not consider it at first, knowing the dragons were at war with the Nath. While the non-mind take care to avoid senseless bloodshed, we are not entirely guiltless. Not guiltless, yes, we kill dragons too. Traveling to the Dragon Tower on my own would mean certain death. They would surely take me as an enemy. But I remembered something I heard in my travels. Master, you have spoken to the dragons before, yes? You could escort me to them to ask for permission. Should I succeed in my quest, we can wean ourselves from Lothas Nath entirely. Sustain ourselves, it is worth a try. I will prepare for this daring quest. I mean, it certainly sounds like a plan. Hopefully it ends up working out. Let's go see if we can't make a treaty between the Vath and the dragons. That would certainly go a good ways towards advancing our cause of peace in Kurthis and Dravania, at least. Also, salty that once again Quero Regina is up and I can't do it because I'm on Dynamis at the moment and there's not exactly a lot of activity. Also, it's early in the morning on a weekday, on a work day in my country. I do not think any non-mind has come as close to the Dragon Tower as I. Were you not with me, I fear I would soon be dust. And now to go closer. Yeah, I imagine that would be terrifying for you. Don't worry, I am here. I will protect you. I will make sure that they know that you are friendly. You are on our side. You are not here to cause problems. You are here to ask for a treaty. And perhaps some trade as well. Hello, Vidofnir. Where did the Deft Arm go? Well met, friend of Azael. Thou wished to speak with me? Yes, I did. How perplexing. What compels thee to bring a Noth before me? Great dragon, merciful dragon, forgive my intrusion. It was I who asked Master for an audience. I am not of the Noth. I am an exile, cast away from the colony. I am Vath. The Vath have no appetite for hostilities near our home. We fear the dragons. I came to entreat, to beseech you for help. Boldly spoken, Vath. What wouldst thou ask of me? I, the Vath Deft Arm, only seek to secure clay from the settlement beds in your lands, to fortify our walls. Should our walls crumble, the One Mind will surely seize our colony for their own. They can beset your tower with ease. The Nath of the One Mind are foe to us, just as they are to you. Great Dragon, will you allow our humble colony to harvest the clay within your domain? The clay is of little worth to us. Be that as it may, I cannot yet grant thy request. Words will not serve as proof. By thy deeds shalt thou demonstrate that thou standest apart from the swarm. Face our enemy. Slay the Nath. Slay the Nath? But thou art troubled by the thought. Dost thou refuse? No. Great dragon, I shall do as you ask. He is indeed unlike his kin, yet how he will fare once forced to confront his fear. If thou art truly friend to him, thou wouldst do well to follow and observe. Assist him with his task if thou must, but be warned. If he slayeth not a single Vath, we will know. Alright, that is a big ask indeed, but also quite a reasonable one. This will let us know just how secure in their identity the Deft Arm is. If they're not able to do it, it could be because they are still learning their way. But also, it could very easily be due to the lingering connection to the One Mind, which we know is a problem. Alright, you are down here. Hello, Deft Arm. Oh, this is not good. Not good at all. I cannot possibly fight the One Mind. What have I gotten myself into? An adventurer keeps his word. This is not about being an adventurer. You do not understand how it feels, Master. You are not Vath. This is not like the other requests. If I do not prove myself, the dragons will devour me. Oh, I wish to be left alone. Alright, well... we'll have to show you how it's done then. Show you that it's not that... Nope, don't want to understate or don't want to devalue the stress and upheaval he is dealing with right now. But we can certainly show you how it's done. Give you some time to reflect. And maybe keep the One Mind away from you while you make sure you are secure in your own identity. Alright, there we go. That should be a good number of One Mind out of the way for the moment. There you are, Deft Arm. Master, I... These whispers all at once. 100 voices buzzing. I cannot move. No, I am myself. I live for my purpose. Begone. I deny you. Quiet, so quiet. Could it be? I did it. I subdued the One Mind's power. I have conquered the foe. You did indeed. Very good work. Excellent. And you have fulfilled your end of the bargain with the dragons. Congratulations. They will torment me no longer. I am sure of it, Master. My sense of self is strong enough to withstand them. The White Dragon is trusting a Master's word. Perhaps this is enough to allay her suspicions. Alright, hopefully that was also enough to get the One Mind to just give up on trying to pull the Deft Arm back in? Not worth the risk, hopefully? Alright, let's get back. And report in. Get that clay supply. A huge boon for the Vath. Great Dragon, I have done as you have asked. I have slain the One Mind with my own musket. Master can testify to it. There is no need. From atop the tower we bear witness to thy deed. Thou hast proven thyself and thereby earned the right to harvest clay from our lands. Great Dragon, the Vath are ever grateful. Should your kin be in need of our assistance, our guild shall come to your aid. Thine offer shall be remembered, Vath. We desire only peace, and any opportunity to strengthen our bonds would be welcome. The Vath shall be careful when crossing the stone tower. We will mark ourselves properly and use a single path. This do we swear. Great Dragon, I humbly take my leave of you. Alright. Thinking ahead to make sure there's no misunderstandings on who's Vath and who's Noth. Good idea. Alright, let's go report in and finish off this tier. Hello, Storyteller! Good news! The Deft Arm managed to kill a Noth! And we now have a secured supply of clay for the hive. Storyteller, what news I have for you. I have secured beds of clay for the colony. I treated with the Great White Dragon of the Stone Tower. She gave us consent to take clay from their domain. All of the clay. You treated with the dragons? On your own. Ha! Did you hear that, Fleetfoot? We are parasites no more, and established relations with dragons besides. Deft Arm, you have done it. But how were you able to accomplish such a thing? Why would the Great White Dragon spare your life? Master has met with the Great White Dragon before. She introduced me. She was fearsome with enormous fangs and claws, but generous, very generous. I completed her trial. I slew the Noth and their voices vanished. I no longer hear them. Is this true? Did you see him fell the Noth? He did not succumb to the link. It's true, saw it all myself, right there. This is auspicious news indeed to become truly of the non-mind. And you were fortunate to have such a compassionate master with you. Without her gracious guidance, such a valiant mission could have turned into a tragic one. I am overjoyed. Yes, overjoyed. We have much cause to celebrate. Nothing can stand in the way of... Deft Arm? Malignant flesh, scourge of our body. It cannot be. You forget your place. You are ever bound to us, ever bound to the Overmind. All are not but vessels to hold our volition. Have you been using the Deft Arm this entire time? Deformations, heed well these words. Your existence irritates us. We will suffer it no more. Once you were inconsequential, anomalies sure to perish when abandoned to the wilds. We allowed. You survived. You came together. You thrived at our expense. Corrupted flesh sapping us of our strength. We are not without mercy. You will be granted one chance. Return to the colony. Rejoin. Repent. Refuse and be purged. Consider your last decision as Vath. We will not wait much longer. Curse the Overmind, taking over my thoughts as he pleases. We will never obey. He means to destroy us. We must not take his words lightly. There are not enough non-mind nor cannons to withstand a full invasion. Their numbers are far too great. Then we have no choice but to flee, leave the colony behind. We have learned much from our guild. We can survive elsewhere. Do what you will, but we are not leaving Vath. You cannot mean to stay behind, storyteller. To flee means to live. We will stay. We are the storyteller. Our purpose is to tell our story. Without this sanctuary, there will be no new stories to tell, no storytellers to continue after us. Without Vath, there will be no non-mind left to feel the joy of individuality as we have. The Overmind will make certain of that. If I abandon the colony, I abandon my true purpose, to help all Vath in need. Forgive me, storyteller. I had forgotten who had saved me. It would be shameful to ignore others who would share my same fate. Most shameful. All of us yet draw breath because of the colony. We have become too accustomed to our freedom to submit again to the Overmind. We too will stay and fight to protect our own. So we are to go to war? Is there no other way? No, there must be. I will find it. I must think. Concerning. The link is not broken yet. The Dragons of Onyx Shrine have become clients of the Adventurers Guild. And we've reached Honored Reputation. Alright. So, good news, bad news. Good news is much better defenses now thanks to the new clay supply. Bad news... yeah, not great. We'll figure this out, Deft Arm. Don't worry. You have been very secure in your individuality. You are improving all the time. It's very obvious. But the One Mind isn't going to let you all go that easily, so we're going to have to figure this out. Alright, any new items to purchase? We already have the Wind Up Vath. How about from the Copper Gill Exchange? We already have Peace of Mind. Not seeing anything. Yeah, I don't see anything new to purchase. Oh, you know what? It's just some more crafting supplies, fair enough. Alright then. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, what are we doing next? Ooh. We are finally going to be wrapping up, or doing an overview of the seasonal events from the first half of 2026. I'm doing it by half years now. I was going to do quarters, but there's only like 1 or 2 per quarter. So we're going to do half year seasonal event episodes. So we're going over the first half of 2026. Next week, we're going to be wrapping up the Vath, I believe. Yeah, we're going to be wrapping up the Vath and wrapping up the... patch 3.2 entirely, it looks like. Excellent. That is exciting. I will see everyone next time then for all that.